No episódio anterior de Remains of Edith Finch.
Tá, agora estamos no corpo da Molly. Bora dar um mijão. Olha, ela é bem
I kept eating and eating.
O quê? Não! Como assim? Opa, tem coisa aqui. Uma
My
bomba.
Halloween candy was all gone.
Ixi, eu acho... Opa!
I reached out for her.
Caraca!
And suddenly,
Corrente, velho. Oxi! Porra é essa?
I was a cat.
Quem é você?
Ele é o meu cafetão.
É uma história de uma criança que morrendo de fome.
Ok. Tá. Pega. Como é que eu pulo? Ah, tá. Caralho, velho.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Pega. Pega. Cadê? Vem aqui. Nossa, mano, que coisa aleatória. Onde que eu vou? Pra cá? Ah.
Mom and Dad
quase.
didn't even look at me.
Pra cá, né? Tá. Cadê? Ali tá o ninho? Oxe. Não é por aqui. Ah, aqui, tá. Vai, pé.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Meu Deus. Não tem comida em casa, caralho. Tem que matar o pobre bicheiro. Como é que... Aqui.
I
Vai
gobbled her
atrás.
up,
Meu Deus. E caiu.
and suddenly I was an owl.
Que viagem é essa, véi?
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Ela deve estar sonhando, né?
Não sei.
Rabbits.
Coelhos. Ah, aqui, ó. Pega. Tá.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit.
Pô, matou pra matar. Que vacilo, caralho.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Será que eu tinha a opção de não pegar?
I was a shark.
Tá caindo que nem bosta.
We're waiting.
Ok. Tá bom. Meu Deus. Eita,
rolled
o
off the
carro.
cliff and into the ocean. Now,
Imagina,
I was hungrier than ever.
imagina o motorista vendo um tubarão caindo de um barranco. Ali, ó, o peixinho, ali, o peixinho.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Focas gordas e suculentas. Ai, errei. Volta ali, ó. Tem que ficar reto. E peraí. Agora! Peguei?
I tore off her flipper and it tasted really good.
Agora vamos finalizar o bicho, né? Deixar ele sofrendo aí. Maldade.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Que? O que é isso? É o Curtiu? Que é isso? Eu virei um polvo? Que é isso?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
É um monstro, é o Curtiu, hein? Ainda virou o Curtiu. Come gente também, será?
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Ok. Eu era grande, mas me morria silenciosamente. Foi pro arroz.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Brutal.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Bom, pessoal, eu não esperava por isso, tá? Realmente não esperava sair pela privada. Eu vou sair lá no meu banheiro, então.
I got closer and closer.
É, isso aí. Aqui.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Tá.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Aí, ó, 1937, 47. Ah, ela tinha 10 anos, então, quando morreu. Ela gostava bastante de estudar vida marinha, aparentemente. Biologia.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Tem vela e as fotos dos bichos. Tá, esse era o quarto
We got
da
along, and
Bisa.
it was a good place to hide from my mom. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
O Sven, então era o Bisa. Sven Finch.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Conspiracy Now. Weird America. The Finches.
Became human.
Who moves random junk. My friend Bigfoot. Mole Man beneath the Finch house.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Tem a Ilha de Páscoa ali em cima. Não, não é a Ilha de Páscoa, é o Stonehenge. Muitas coisas bizonhas.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
É uma família que acontece bastante coisa bizarra, então. Bastante coisa trágica. Ó, Lewis. Morto em 2010.
Her room was like a museum.
Odin.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
É bastante infortúnio pelo jeito. Opa.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Ah, aquele monumento lá.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Student takes top honors in this state photography contest. Sven Edith.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
É verdade, dá pra notar, né? Aqui eu acho que não tem mais. Opa! Tem sim. Tem um segredo no banheiro.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Olha! Calvin Finch. Ah, sim, falou que tinha concurso de
Sven gave
fotografia.
Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Então era aqui que ele fazia a revelação das fotos. Então vamos vir para cá. Milton. É um balanço. Onde é que eu vou sair? No quarto de Calvin.
A gente não sabia que era você, Calvin.
Pode Calvin. O balanço de novo. Queria ser astronauta, pelo jeito. Ou militar. A fronteira final. Referência a Star Trek aí.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
Que quarto da hora. Ah, Forte Sam. Sim, era o irmão gêmeo do Sam. Opa. Eu não faço ideia do que eu tô fazendo. Meu Deus. Olha! Não, peraí, eu quero voltar, quero ver o que tinha do outro lado. Deixa eu ver o que tem pra cá.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Olha o balanço.
Acho que já sei como Calvin morreu. KKKKK.
Como um bonde chamado desejo, diga a coisa toda, um cafetão chamado maciota.